Hello everyone, welcome in. We're gonna run some more FF16. So, I did go and do side quests. I cleared all the side quests in the hub, except for one very specific one, because apparently it is linked to a quest chain for a couple of hunt bosses. So, that's what I'm probably doing, is going and doing the filler ones, but we're talking about here. We had this. I had this pop up. What's this? This is from doing. I don't remember what the quest was, but you have to go take apples to all of the curse breakers in the hub, and this is actually from our if I remember correctly, it was the bear we had to rescue at the beginning of the game from the scorpions and stuff, and apparently she died after Kuka's attack. So this is the apples. They were named after her because of her. These apples now survived and are eatable. So, which I think is nice. I do think it is very interesting.
It's all right. See, there's nothing.
Lid's moved into the storeroom. Made a workshop.
It's just one thing after another around
The
here.
Litlins have been up to their
So I
own
got
tricks again.
that quest to do, which I might do a couple main missions and then we'll go do some side missions. There are two side missions I didn't do because they both link to stuff.
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
Okay, now I'm still cutscene.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live in fear of you.
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favorite uncle is here!
Twinside. State of the Imperial Court.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
So we know it wasn't the
blessing
kid, it
of the
was
crystals go with you,
Duchess.
Your Highness.
I mean, whatever her name is.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmex will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmex to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
I think the king's starting to go mad here. So now we see what has with this flower. Well, that's being symbolic. Also, I think that's the mural. The correct mural behind him.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself.
Wyvern tail here. It's okay. So it's just a symbol of the Empire.
Turn to your camp and await my orders.
So, Willenbet is basically just saying you got the king's blessing. Willenbet, he's the only one that can get him, or the Emperor's family.
That is your wish, Your Radiance. I shall depart at once.
But she's up to something. I think it's what Annabelle was her name? Annabella. She's up to something. The question is what?
MacGregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Dion's gonna act.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
Annabella is planning something here.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The Litlins have been up to their
We'll
old
grab that
tricks
quest
again.
later.
It's just one thing after another around here.
I'm talking a little bit. I'm gonna look at quest. Okay, so it's because this quest is just currently locked. Okay.
Ah, my dear nephew. How I've missed you.
How did you find this place, Uncle?
Through the good offices of young Sir Wade. He really is the most helpful fellow. As are you, I hear. The Guardians and those they freed tell the most outlandish tales of your heroics in Rosalith. Which is why I came, to learn the full truth of the matter. Sort the fact from the fiction, so to speak.
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to evacuate the people of Rosalith to Port Isolde.
I was, aye.
Then I have questions for you. Please, come inside, Uncle.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my nephew's coffers, would you? 2,000?
I love Gap. Yeah, and I'm guessing that's a metric fuck ton, but even then, so you can just throw that away, basically.
And
It's
I'm
interesting.
afraid that is all I
How much
want.
money does he have? I know he's the leader of a merchant guild, but still.
A fleet sailing south past Port Isolde. Most intriguing.
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest idea Kupka withdrew wounded from Rosalith. Still less that my own nephew dealt the decisive blow.
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dhalmekian fleet and recent reports of the Royalists' movements, that the final piece of the puzzle has fallen into place. Come here and I'll show you. It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed?
No.
Certainly, her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Einherjar, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him?
Back home.
Why home to Drake's Fang? A place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life. On it.
Okay. So, what benefit is there with the loot?
So it was the Waluders who spirited the wretch away. Now I think about it, there was something a little strange about the ships I saw. The men seemed almost crestfallen, as if in mourning, as if they believed, or were made to believe, that their master was dead.
You have a keen mind, Lord Rosfield. And you have your answer. To find Kupka, you have merely to follow the Royalist trail across the Velcroy. It may well have gone cold by now, but as they say in the Republic, all roads lead to Drake's Fang.
Allow me to accompany you part of the way. As luck would have it, I had intended to journey Candlewood on business after visiting you here. The Fang would be but a short detour.
I'd be glad of the company. Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my friends what we've learned. And where we're going.
Very well, but be quick about it, my boy. Time waits for no man.
Mid's finished outfitting her little workshop, I hear. With a little help from Sid, of course.
We got a lot of
I'll
rounds.
help
I
you
did a bunch of
today,
quests
Clive.
yesterday. So.
Come to claim your just
let's see what we
desserts.
got here. Swelling chorus. I used to be able to step into a tavern only to find myself overwhelmed with a quest to see if Dagon the Bolt, or the Coral and the Serving Girl. Now all I want to hear of is Sid the Outlaw. You made me a very rich man, my friend. Okay.
Here you
So,
are.
what are these two, though? Diamonds +1 and Direwolf Jez.
Come again. I may have.
One of the rewards I got, I need to go ahead and talk about these. Also, Snowcloak. Blood of Fenrir. Oh yeah, these are all unlocked. So, Howl, Healing Aura, Decay, Several Orbs, Howling Moon, Multiple Explode. Projects, okay, so it's a disappear. Okay. Something I got this. I'm not gonna use it. It is but it increases defense, but actually a pretty good chunk. And one other thing I got is in here somewhere. This. Increases consumable potency. I haven't looked at how much this does it by. Increases the high potions by a lot. It went from 40 to 48. So it got, it basically got 4%, or in the case of high potion 8%. So, because high potion is still doubled normal potion.
All for ya.
Okay. Again, I'm gonna keep checking this because I know there are some. I have 6 quests on my monitor for bosses that do not appear on this board that are part of the quest.
Otto, Kupka's at Drake's Fang. I'll be leaving before sunset.
You're not going in there alone, are you?
Don't worry. I'm not going there to destroy the Mother Crystal. All I'm after is Kupka's head. I won't risk any more than I have to. I promise.
The Lanza and the Fang are all Kupka's personal fiefdom. You have any trouble on the way, you ask for Rosina Dalamil. Some call her the Desert Hare.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. And only Sid's. All I know is the name, and that they used to meet at the Dalamil Inn. We've heard nothing from her since he died. But I'm thinking maybe the new Sid might be able to bring her back into the fold.
Thanks. I'll keep that in mind.
So, what about your uncle? I mean, he's welcome to stay, but...
Don't look so worried. He'll be coming with me.
Are you intimidated, Gav?
Fuck for that.
Gav, Otto, I'm leaving you two in charge.
You can count on us.
All right, Uncle. I'm ready to depart. Shall we?
We shall. Come, let us away to adventure.
Valkyrie Desert. A vast arid sea of sand and stone that has slowly consumed Western Dalmatia since time immemorial.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Riddle of the Sands.
Our destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands. Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way together, accompanying your father on a scouting expedition to Drake's Fang.
He let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
So, Lord Cook has finally made his move.
I do wonder the next couple streams is to go clean up some of those bosses. To clean up some of the Huntford bosses.
Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
What, Toggle?
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
So these shows must be as good as Superman's glasses are. Look at this. Did he have his mark? Maybe it looks like he kind of had his mark back. No, okay, just how the hair lays.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Ah! They're here. This is interesting. So Joshua's here.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only
Is
let me
there a
take you to
chocobo?
someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. You must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
No, Clyde wouldn't recognize her because he's never seen Margaret or Joshua. Well, he's seen Joshua. He's never seen her with him, so he doesn't know who she is.
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin, I'll never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Kupka, then.
Shit.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Fuck. Open your big mouth, don't you?
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
So this is how
Travelers, are you not?
Joshua.
Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Help us find our way.
We're strangers just like
Sorry,
you.
lads. But we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two.
Everyone's going like, fuck.
Friend.
hell are you doing? You started this mess.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose.
Oh, he's saving the food.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
He's gonna keep stuffing his face in the background. I love the uncle. Come on, it's gonna take first slow.
Try it.
Bravo, my boy! Just like that!
It's you.
Come on.
It's over!
That works.
For your trouble.
Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Okay, I don't know who I like better. Sid, Byron, or Gav. All three funny.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
Auto interacting with Clive's in your eye. So I guess we don't get Joshua here then.
Clive?
What is it now?
It's nothing. Let's go.
I wonder how close them both clutching their chest actually was when they were both at the same time, or Joshua did a little bit before Clive did. Hi, boy. Hey, Turtle. So Clive's aware of how close he just was.
We didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang.
Well.
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery. But how will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Cid. Cid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamil is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Drake's Fang anytime soon.
Good day, my lord. Fare you well.
I don't care for lightning rod.
Light it for Gilbert's sake.
If I remember correctly, the lightning rod is the AoE one. Is this? Yeah.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the oldest and greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No. I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
In this group? No. Oh, it's this person over here.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
I doubt this young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Cid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience, believe you me.
Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask further. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly.
So you check the bath and check the smithy.
Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Furder knows.
Sweet incense, wax candle, silver platters.
Excuse me. Are you Furder?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the Desert Hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think.
You can trust us. Probably isn't much.
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around?
Yeah,
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Done. You know they're supposed to be dead.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. The boss. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
Look what the cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is rare indeed, my lord. A fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the Men of the Rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina. She will be interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
To the Lock of Leisure.
Then.
Plates and pots! Bowls and
Kneaded to a silken softness. Eating a cloud with a crust.
The most fragrant herbs and
My
spices.
carpets!
Is this the place?
Lubor's Forge. The Briar's Kiss.
Ah, so it was the young sprig after all. So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it. Lubor, Lord Ferda told me to bring them to you.
My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second.
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I too have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're gonna listen to this swaggering scruff!
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. You were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalimil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What trouble? If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them, damn you!
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals. Oh, but that was 3. Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle. I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalimil.
Cuckoos are gone. See, I'm willing to bet that those are Joshua's.
Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
So probably do more bandits.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalimil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang, for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men on the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
A deposit? For what?
Information, my good man.
The juiciest
Fresh
meat
bread,
from
warm
breeds
from the
and
oven.
birds.
Yeah.
One
Have a taste.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Have pride of place.
What was all that crashing and banging about before?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Let me treat you.
Oh, there we go. Huh? Of course he's in trouble.
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
Trying to bribe him. I wouldn't bet he's trying to bribe him to let us have them deal with the prince guy.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere, and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face.
Byron's really overconfident.
I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Fucking men of the wrong. Anytime they pull this stuff. Kupka's trophies when they want to.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of Gazal breeds.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
Do you think they'll be back soon?
There's some other stuff. I'm not surprised Byron Smith could actually work there.
The finest fabric.
We'll find out where the supply's going. They're probably taking it for money, and she having willing to pay for it at the increased price. They'll take it. Stuff like this motivate my money. This is absolutely a trap, though. There's no way this isn't a trap. How many points do I have? 1,700. We're going to increase this window. Then we get our third bar of break. So that means whenever we use wind up again, it'll have a bigger red section that we can get perfect with. I don't know if I'm gonna keep upheaval or not. Here now, I definitely need AoE, but I don't think upgrading is gonna do any good. It makes the same upgrade that wind up has. I forgot the name of it. That wind up has, which increases the timing window.
I'll take it from here.
There's no way this is not a trap, though. That's a lot of crystals.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
That's a lot of crystals.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drakesfang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
It's not over yet, Uncle! I'm just getting warmed up. Stay down.
Guy's sliding is perfect. That works. Don't get me wrong, I might eventually upgrade wind up upheaval. Make it easier to get the big AoE on it.
Well, that wasn't too bad.
I don't think so either.
How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking Crystalsmen for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
For now.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon.
Nope. The thing I know is most of Sid's allies are people in power, in air quotes. It's not the governors or the mayors, it's the merchants, the innkeepers, people who find out stuff.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive. I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much. Greybeard.
I love these two.
Here, wear this.
On one house, I've got another pin. So you obtain the Desert Rose.
Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid. Umia los Delan. Tu Isakelis.
I'm really curious, what exactly is a Stolas? I also came to transmute the thoughts of others, specifically those with whom they are attuned. In response to ancient incantation, the liquefied third eye stores these thoughts in the form of ether, allowing them to be passed on and required to only to their intended recipient. Stolas have been kept by royals, nobles, and other figures of a purpose of sending secret urgent messages. The incantation Omia los Elan to Isaac Elith can be loosely translated as "My will is nigh thy burden, no will cleft thy bond shall be."
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive? So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
Quest complete. That was a long quest. Hey, it's more renown. And level up. Sweet. So it should be at almost 2,000 health. Yep. I should be about 2,000 health now. So there we go. Now I have more quests pop up. Carving out a niche is not one that's required. Hot water is not required. So, I'm not going to worry about those for right now.
It would make a...
I really like these quests, like, after, like, in between streams and stuff, because they aren't doing things, it's more just running around, getting more familiar with the world.
The stoutest stoneware, silver platters, hanging lantern.
Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
With all the crystals.
We should get going soon.
Ah, I'm not too late.
We literally just
What
left.
is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Tolmeki and Waloed are allies, and as you've seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. That you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Sid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond the springs. Shall we press on?
We can press on. Tell me you put down roots.
So I think we'll deal with Kupka again, and then I think we'll go do the bounties. Go do some bounties and stuff. For a bit.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake, I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the Vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I cannot. I fight to build a new world now. A better world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I was raised in a nation that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the Twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Here we go. Domhnall Iln, Jar, Drake's Fang, southwestern Dalmatia. Like the other mother crystals of Valencia that tower above the realm, Drake's Fang lies buried deep within a hollow crag scholars call a geode. Oh, that reminds me. Yeah, the ones we've broken are, I don't think on the map anymore. There's one up here. The one over here. I don't think they're on the map anymore. I actually need to look at that once we get this one done. I need to see if it's still on the map or not. Or whatever we do the next one. Ah, prosthetics.
Fuck! Why do they still hurt? What has that gutter rat done to me?
Oh, you can't go breaking your table and losing all your food now.
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart!
It was him. It wasn't Dion.
Limb from limb!
You realize.
Hugo, the table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
Sure it was
truly
him.
believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued.
Titan would have...
Royal Knight Lord Commander. Calming his leash. Negotiate provision reinforcements.
Ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Good footwork.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope.
Harbert.
There may yet be a...
Because the name's changed. Harbor is known to me as a constant knight by the reason of his unchangingly icy demeanor and his unwavering loyalty. Pierce command, Barnabas simply trusts haven't been gifted full command, despite his apparent youth, Caspian, which he evacuated. Hugo Kupka from Resolute ever remains a mystery. So he is the one that got Kupka out of there.
For you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
You willing to sell your soul for it?
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon.
And Benedicta did. Don't know about Ramu, though.
Like Benedicta Harmon.
I just said.
She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
How do you know? You weren't there.
Benedicta. Benedict. I'll do it. My love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light.
He's trying to bait him into doing something stupid, isn't he?
Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
So that's another person that's calling us Mythos. The place we've heard called Mythos is Ultima, and the bear underneath the robe, but I'm pretty sure that's Ultima under the robe. What's up, boy? That's not good. That's definitely not good.
Orcs.
Answers that question.
Did the royalists bring them from Ash?
Into the darkness. Orcs. A warlike and surprisingly organized species of beastmen native to Ash, they've long been conflict with the Ludians of a controlled continent, and currently count the bulk of its eastern half as their own. However, the encroaching Black continues eating the amount of livable land, making the fight for more territory far more vital. So,
Part of the Waluda army now. How the hell did that happen? They spotted us. We need to run. You're finished. Taken over the entire mine. So much for the men of the Rock. Dhalmekia's finest.
So, I'm sorry, every time I keep thinking of Mythos.
This one.
I can't help but think of, Cthulhu games. Mythos is what does the enemy AI. Does the old one AI and the minions. But I don't think that's what this meat is talking about.
Animals. You should never have left Ash.
That projectile guy was annoying. Another lightning rod upgrade. And so I guess we're going this way. Oh, did I only go like a second too early?
Stairs. This must be the way out.
So that also just occurred to me. Those enemies we saw, they were the, I think it was called liches? We've only seen them in the crystal areas. So, hi. You're a big boy.
I won't be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Okay. Thanks, guy achievement for killing me with Lindenberg. Okay. A meteorite. Alright, I guess we need to get another cutscene.
By the flames. Come on, Torgal. Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
$500 for dodge, yeah.
Let the trial begin.
Hi.
What the hell? With me,
There you go. Okay, that was fun. Got a little bit better. I'm better at doing the block timings and shit when I'm doing one-on-ones. Favor of Lightning Thunderstorm. I think that's the old booster. Cool boss. I still prefer the giant better though.
Seems we're expected.
Dude, this screams trap.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Are you in league with Ultima? Again, him and Ultima are the only person, again, the cloak figure, right, 99% sure is Ultima. Or the cloak. It's illusion or something. I'm willing to bet, the cloak guy I'm willing to bet is Ultima. In a human form or something. But
did the orcs do this too?
no, I don't think the orcs there, or else there'd be a body here somewhere.
More of them. What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
And that is a fair question. The only time we've seen the Revenant, I'm just gonna call them Revenant enemies. So the Revenant, the spirits, the liches, have been with the crystals. So I'm willing to bet they're the ones that did this. But I don't know. Bravery. Some because bravery enhances their performance. Break. You're a little dead this time.
It's over.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
Willing to bet. It's like a very good guess.
This won't be easy.
Okay, so it's just for me to get to him, and now get this done. So I'm wondering something. This. Are these rings? To me. See, I'm only bet the ring is what's changed my dodge from the basic counter to the flurry I have now. But I really don't know. Although I think I came in that side, so it's this way. Or it's not. Is it that way? Oh, it's probably this way and I'm just dumb. Yeah, this way I'm just dumb. Okay.
You've been busy, Kupka.
So we're right outside the crystal now.
But where did you go? He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Torgal.
So we're way down. No, it doesn't. This is absolutely about to be a big arena fight.
Just what I needed. Better be the last of them.
Just for hopefully a while. Okay. Hello, Kuka.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love. We will never be parted again.
That's not Benedicta. She's not there. Only he can see her. Yeah, that's...
You! Get away from her! Benedicta! I'll kill you, Roswell!
Ah, shit.
Oh shit, he's priming.
So the crystals create illusions? There's some kind of illusion going on. Because Benedicta's dead. And Hugo's the one that can see her. And the Clyde that was there.
Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without.
Come to me, Ifrit!
There we go. That's not Joshua, though. Again, we've seen Joshua this morning. This is where the road is. I ain't gonna play Zefried though. So this is gonna be probably a speedy assassin versus a bulky brawler type enemy. Okay, Titan. Oh, who knows? He doesn't have his hands in this one. Never mind. I stand corrected. Okay. Okay, so I cannot get that.
Nice trick. But if you can do it, then so could I!
You've learned Brimstone. There we go. I was waiting for an ability. Stone's Throw. That's way more than a stone. Brimstone. Climb below the ability Brimstone from Titan. Hold, release violent, hold long decrease its size. Pressing time to cancel. Brimstone 2. Ifrit is vulnerable to damage while charging. Several attack ever automatically.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Let's try. Oh, ow. 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 I don't know how that works physics-wise, but okay. Okay. That's it. That really your best effort. Can he prime further?
What the hell has he done?
My question exactly. Other than Fury. Is that the name of his ult? Ow. That hurt. Hi.
Thunder, help me.
Well,
It's you or die!
here we go.
I'm coming, Kuka!
I don't have a range. Oh, it's a Susura thing. I have an idea. What if I hit you right? Huh? Yup. Other direction. That also works. Yeah. Well, that didn't work. That works. He can break himself. To be redirecting all everything back into him. Okay, I get it. I'm getting cut off with. Okay, I'm very quickly here running out of platform, buddy. There we go. I'm losing a lot of time and a lot of things. Was I out of time? No, I wasn't. Okay, so it's set percentages. Let me find the play. Got one. I've been good having this good precision shot. I'll keep shooting at you, buddy. Okay, yeah. So it's just your percentage of his health bar on that is staggered. I'm trying to dump as much on him while he's staggered. I'm just trying to get him staggered. So I need to be using, I'm just gonna call it bombs. I can't remember what the name of it is. To get him staggered. I just missed that. Oh, I'm seeing. I'm chipping away his shell. I see it. It's actually just now became noticeable. Breaking the shell on him. Okay. So I can break his rock. It's just hard. I mean, I can break the shell to get to the soft underbelly. If that makes any sense. That's not what I'd say, doesn't. Here, hold this. There we go. There's the nice juicy inside. Hellfire? Hellfire. There we go. You didn't need that arm, right? Like I said, we would really like this arming Coop to help me. Shit. I do have a chart. Cool cinematic fight. There you go. Knock knock. Bonk. It's a very cool cinematic fight. I think I prefer the normal fight though better. More than I think I like doing the normal Titan better than I like doing Titan Lost. Now what the fuck are you? Found you. Hi, buddy. Oh, let's give him room to go. Ow. They did not ration me, that was an attack. wrong side. Yeah, I am having a hard time judging. I have a really hard time judging distance in here. Swing and miss. My turn. Agree? That was supposed to knock his jaw.
Ether from the Mother Crystal. If you can do it.
This is literally turn 2. If you can do it, why can't I? Hey, Rock'em Sock'em Titan. We do technically have Titan powers. I don't think they care to be free stuff. We have okay. This should not be this funny. This is incredibly fucking funny. Well, shit. I need those Rock'em Sock'em gloves. Like you, I still got one more. Okay. What in the world is this fucking fight? There we go. Knockout. There goes Titan. Got a level up for that. Level 31. Earthen Fury. Hi, Titan. I don't think you're getting back up this time. Well, hey, look, it's another crystal heart. Isn't that convenient? Ooh, wrist plate. What do I get the ability? Was that technically what I'm doing with Burning Blade, the charge attack? There you go. There happens to go another one. Hi, Kupka. You've seen better days. So am I right? Are you Ultima?
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul
I was right.
is tainted with
This
worthless
Ultima.
human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength, and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Well, that doesn't work this time. He's not here, physically at least. It's an illusion, isn't it?
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Why did the Ultimate wanted us to kill Titan? Like he does a lot of illusion work. A lot of glamour and illusions. To try to trick people into doing what he needs.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
I'm Barnabas.
But Mythos is stronger.
Another person with Mythos.
For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss.
They were with Ultima, aren't they?
One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone. Only the Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
So yeah, here's Odin. Yeah, thought so. I've already seen that already somewhere. That he's dominant of Odin. Interesting though is that they're the only people besides Ultima we've seen use Mythos to refer to Clive.
That the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
I'm willing to bet they're working with Ultima. Again, just simply because that's the only person that calls Clive Mythos besides him. Stone to sand. Also willing to bet that is. I said hold. Okay, well fuck me too.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
Just petrification.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, and as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable.
More than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Okay. Not surprised.
Forgive me, Terence. That you were my mother.
On to bet lovers on here. He and Diana lovers, yep.
Master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this?
Yeah, it should be Dion. Dion's the oldest.
My father's orders. What were they? Quickly!
Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and...
Gah!
I won't bet this is Annabella interfering. Because it should be Dion. He's the eldest son.
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
What is it now?
Hello,
Forgive
Joshua.
the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
So what are you going to tell him, Joshua? Yep, and it's off the map now. So clearing the mother crystals do remove them off the map. Out of the shadow.
I'd better give Otto the good news.
Damn blighted bilge.
Is everything all right?
Aside from the holes in my hull, everything's roses.
The lake water doesn't agree with it, then?
That's one way of putting it. And unless you got some grand scheme to suck the black from the lake like we do in the atrium, that slurry will keep eating away at the timber like young Tech does our lemon tarts. Suppose a coat of pitch might stave off the rock for a moon or so, assuming we had any pitch, which we don't. Not any bloody more. Doubt the old tub's got more than a dozen runs left in him.
Of course, Obolus. Your skiff is our only means of reaching the mainland. Without it, we'd be lost.
Well, I'm glad someone round here sees it that way. To make pitch, you need pitch trees. But in case you haven't noticed, live trees are one of the 1,000 things sorely lacking in the Deadlands. Now, I'm not so unkind as to ask you to fell a faraway forest and lug the logs back here to the mere, which is why we'll be needing a suitable alternative. And it just so happens I once heard the thorny pitchers of Curltail Falls cover themselves in a sticky wax to trap birds and beetles and whatnot. Might be enough to tide me over.
Sounds easier than felling a faraway forest. That's for certain.
Okay.
What ways need patching
I'm gonna end just that. Now we're not gonna do that quest right now. I'm gonna probably just do it off stream because it's not one of my listed quests that need to be done with bosses and stuff. So this one up here is that. I'm willing to bet I can't teleport out of here. Well, I can teleport out of here. Okay. Okay, I'm willing to bet I can't teleport out of here until I get that quest done. If I get this Out of the Shadow done. Oh yeah, also you have a dot, so I'm guessing you have something new. We have a lot of them. Grimalkin, Soul Stingers, A Hill to Die On, Breaker of Worlds, and Nine of Knives. So these... Okay. Nine of Knives. So that's in Dalmelkia that we just came from. Okay.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a Stolus from Lubor saying Drake's Fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto. Any word on the Royalist movement since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know.
go and have a word with Vivian. Thank you. I will.
Let me see how far I can go in this quest, because this apparently is going to lock map again after this. So, what I'm actually probably end up having to do is do some of these quests that are not locked. So, before we continue this, let's go do this quest. Is there anything else on here? No.
Do you have a moment, Cid? A team of Cursebreakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were sent to liberate a carriage of bearers before they could be smuggled to market. They were moving in for their assault when the carriage was attacked by goblins. A Cursebreaker managed to release a Stolas amid the confusion, but... this was days ago. They should be back by now, but I've heard nothing from any of them. I can't help but worry that...
They know the work is dangerous. But I'm sure they're fine.
But what if I've got them all killed? Before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, and what we're freeing people from. But I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because of the things I've said.
I'll go and find them. We'll both rest easier knowing they're safe.
Thank you, Cid. And I'm sorry to trouble you with this. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie. I can't tell you much more than that, I'm afraid.
That should be enough to go on. If they were there, Torgal will track them down.
So I don't think we're gonna do hunt board. I think we're just gonna do some of these quests that that are boss related.
How are you doing? Here you go. Think you can help?
You're coming.
Slavers don't even bother with Northreach now all the hype.
The reason we're doing this is quests 3 and 4 in this chain have hunt board bosses on them, but because it's part of a whole quest chain, we're gonna do the whole quest chain on stream. So, same with Blacksmith Blues is now what we're gonna do on stream. Do all 4 of those quests.
You're in one piece.
Just about. Cid, if you don't mind me asking, what are you doing here?
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the attack. She's been worried about you.
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have learned of our survival yesterday.
Well, I'm here now. And it looks like you freed the bearers.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than fleeing when they had the chance. I want to help them, Cid. But we're barely in any state to protect those few we did save.
You made the right decision. Now where's the carriage?
The goblins may still be out there.
You have duties to attend to here. See to the injured. I'll handle the rest.
All right. Just follow the path to the south. You'll come across the carriage soon enough. And please, hurry. If the beastmen get to those bearers, the poor souls will be eaten alive.
I won't let that happen.
Thank you. And Cid, it's good to see you.
Don't thank me just yet.
And the carriage is like, literally like 100 feet in front of you.
They're trying to get into the carriage.
There you go. Get a little bit better doing the Titan blocks. Or at least the Titan counter.
Who are you?
A friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others? If the goblins had made it through that door, you wouldn't have stood a chance.
Why should we run? One miserable death's no worse than another.
Perhaps. But we're here to give you another choice. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us. Let us protect you.
Cid, I couldn't just let you... You weren't too late then. Thank the gods.
This man risked his life to save yours. To give you a second chance.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety. After that, it's up to you. Your lives are your own now.
You can leave the rest to us, Cid. We'll get everyone back to the hideaway.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
Okay. So let's turn in that quest.
Cid, welcome back. A Stolas from the Dane arrived not long after you left. If I'd just waited a little longer, I might have been able to deal with things myself. Or maybe I wouldn't. I keep making the wrong decisions.
Cole and the others got home safely. You made exactly the right decision.
No, I was lucky. I've been tracking that slaver for months, and then I sent Cole and you after them woefully unprepared. What kind of leader sends people into danger without considering all the risks?
Sometimes you can't
Should have
know
urged greater caution, told Cole to be wary, to pull back at the first sign of trouble.
We swore the same oath as you, Doris.
It's good to see you safe and well, Cole. I'm sorry.
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe in our cause. No one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much bravery that takes.
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Only my ability to see it put to good use. Thank you for your faith in me. I'm not sure I deserve it. I sometimes wonder if I might prefer to risk death alongside the others than ask it of them. But I'm a Cursebreaker. I swore an oath too. I have a role to play, and I must trust that I'm the right one to play it.
You will. In time.
There you go. This is what most of the side quests are. They're very short. Just go do this and yeah. Breath of Flame. Rising Flame. Ooh, I actually do use Rising Flame quite a lot. Actually, I think the next, whenever I get another icon, I'm probably gonna switch out Phoenix. I don't think I would keep any of what I have on Phoenix. I might keep Heatwave, but even then. They say it is your man who keeps the roasts free of beast and bandit. As one whose livelihood is reliant on safe passage from market to market, my chocobos and I think you a concerned caravan.
All yours.
Direwolf Jess.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
I will say, it looks like probably where most of your renown comes from is from doing these hunt quests, because these all give pretty, even like the C ones give you as much as you can do a side quest. So I will say that those that they are from doing a side quest, but like the B's give 30, give 20, A's give 30, and the S's give 50. So it's definitely worth going and doing. We shouldn't have any quests before we talk to her.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident Physica suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the Orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Why work to rescue Kupka only to invade his home, the mother crystal of an allied nation, and let both fall? It makes no sense.
It really doesn't.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map?
Let's get to it then.
The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang, only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed. It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waloed standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot?
Also, just I realized the standard had Sleipnir on it.
In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw. Especially for those who lived with Cid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Looking at this, see what levels got put on here. Last time I checked. So Drake's Breath got put on, Roslith got put on. Okay, there's a few levels I thought were going to be put on. It's like any level that's not any mission that's not a village mission. Village mission air quotes get put on here. Also, that's an hour 40, which I think is it's the longest mission. I guess I might as well put these on at this point. I'm still gonna keep Grindstone on them. I think still the coolest sword is Invictus. Or maybe Flame Tongue. But I like having that as a visual on what weapon I'm currently using. So. Like if I wasn't doing this on stream, I'd probably put on the Fire Sword on Flame Tongue.
Clive, have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. Big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has.
No.
To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. It means a lot.
I think the one we saw with Sid is the real one, but I think the one we just saw after Kupka was an illusion. And the reason I'm thinking that is because the one that Sid attacked actually was able to be killed. It had its head cut off. So.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. Start to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though.
This is just see if our shop's been updated. Enhancer. A little bit of damage, but let's stagger. Doesn't look like it.
Finished, are you?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
Clive. What's that for you, dear? That it? Fine.
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Anything new here? Nope. See, look, the side quests. Because there's another set of side quests supposed to open up here that I needed. Apparently not, though.
You, it's true. I heard it from Otto's own lips. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Do we want to do one of these? Let's go do Severian. Maybe Angel. So Clairview and north of Sorrowwise. We'll knock out a couple more of these. So Clairview. I'm gonna do that every time. Let's see, where was Sorrowwise? Sorrowwise was like over here. So here's Sorrowwise. So maybe like somewhere up here. Actually, I can just do it this way. We'll go do the sea first. We'll go do Angel. Which is Northreach. So over here. We'll do this bar. We'll do this bonus. And this is somewhere in this region.
Keep them pilgers nice and chill.
Look at this place.
There it is. Luna. This is Angel of Death.
If that's what I think it is, this isn't gonna be easy.
Fuck you. There you go. There's that one. The other advantage of doing these is I'm getting better at Titan. That's in the Clouded Isle.
Rest well. I know I will.
Okay. So then another one is Soul Stinger's at 32, Grimalkin is 32. let's see here. Just down here, there's one down here that's level 30. Level 31, so yeah, we can go do this boss. So down right about here. I'm pushing too many wrong buttons. Yeah, I think we'll just clean up some of these bosses. Keep pushing the wrong button. Okay, local map here. We'll do this boss, one other C, and then we'll go hit one of the B ranks. Go hit the Belphegor boss we've had since the beginning of the game. I went the wrong way. Well, this is one of these. Belphegor.
A wild wyvern. Press area.
was a little bit close. Dragon Talons.
Hope there aren't any more of them.
Oh yeah, I'm not good on here quite yet. It's like all the way like over here. Not gonna worry about that one for right now. Sickle, yep, I not over there yet. Before we just hunted. Secret. I'm always gonna push the wrong button every single fucking time. It's this button. Martha's Rest. Yep, so it's like right over here. Yeah, we're gonna do this. This is a Minotaur. So we'll go to these two E-brakes. Get some bosses cleaned up, so get some of these side bosses cleaned up. But I want to fight a Minotaur, so.
I needed that.
We'll pop one more high potion. Hello there. Secondly.
Time to take the bull by the horns.
Oh, that guard broke. Okay, I literally couldn't do fucking anything. Okay. Thank you. That's second death. I just got stunned not to death. That's fucking annoying.
Why am I doing this?
You get knocked out when you're losing the pace.
Guess we're all ready.
That's a little close. I have 96,000 fucking kills.
Well, locals will sleep easier without him at their gate.
Okay. That was a little closer than I wanted.
Thank you for sticking with us.
Those of us who are still here have to look after each other, don't we?
It'll take ages to tidy all this stuff up.
All right, Sid.
We do a level up. Very close. Hello. 70.
What the hell is this thing doing out of the ruins?
I just fucking
Too slow. Well done, Tom.
By the time I hit that, no! Damn it! I was trying to go into the fucking parry there to get the counter. He does so much fucking damage. It's another death. That's 3.
Nothing.
Dagger just saved my fucking ass.
Let's try.
There we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. I might have to wait to get some armor, guys, before I do any more of these. There's my Electrum.
From the ruins it came, and to ruin it returns.
Okay. So we're gonna make that upgrade. That's actually Electrum I've been needing.
I'm telling you, it's true.
Last one's this way.
I heard it from Otto's own lips.
What do you need? A Sancfordian, do you?
Okay, yeah, it was belt.
Not bad.
So I don't remember which one it was. I don't remember if it was belt or if it was.
Anything else?
There you go. A little bit better. And for people that didn't know, this is what we had on before. So, I'll take it. This is just, okay, increase gauge, better window, yeah. I think gouge is eventually going to get mastered. No, actually probably not. So I'm probably going to keep, honestly, I'm probably going to keep Garuna on the entire time. I don't know about these. Heatwave is nice. Heatwave is a very nice projectile counter. But I don't know if I want to do that or not. I don't know if I want to get that mastered. I should have just cleaned up a good amount of stuff there. Should have also just got a fuck ton of renown.
We're seeing troops amassing at every point.
There's what, like 4 or 5 of them? No, it was like 3 or 4. Alright, yeah. That's 1, 2, 3. No, it was 4. Okay, sweet. Does that give me enough for anything on your end?
Today, Clive.
No. But one more hunt and I probably will, though, so. But, hope everyone has a good rest of y'all's day. Peace.